Good morning, good afternoon and good evening wherever you are in the world. Welcome to episode 41. And I've just finished the gym and I'm now making my way home. And I will be resting because I feel dead, mentally and physically. Tire pressure low, sick. Anyways, turn my air conditioning on. It's flipping boiling. Right, so as for the day, food-wise, we had a breakfast bar, 200 calories, and had a Kipling cake, so another 200 calories. No porridge today. I forgot, funnily enough, to have it. I was a bit busy at work, so no porridge, but that's okay. The Kipling more or less made up for the calories anyways. Moving on to, and I will be having, I think, 5 eggs tonight and 2 chicken sausages, because I don't think I have enough eggs at home right now, so that's the plan for food. And as for my workout, I did a push day. Okay, I know. I did a push day today, and that consisted of beginning with everything 2 sets, by the way. Beginning with a incline Smith press, 2 sets, then a shoulder press, plate loaded, 2 sets, seated pec deck flies, 2 sets. Moving on to lateral raise. No, we did cable tricep push downs, 2 sets. Then lateral raises, 2 sets. Then we did some machine loaded chest press, yeah. And then finished off with some cable tricep extensions with the rope pull down accessory. And then we ended off the rest of the day, or ended off the session with a 5k run, which was good. So yeah, good chest session all in all. The run was good for the first kilometer was a little bit so. My shins were screaming out in pain to me. And then the last half kilometer was a bit tough. I had some like cramp in my stomach. That's probably because I drank too much water during the actual workout, which is fine. You know, it builds character when you feel like you're deep in those trenches and you got to push, you know. But it was good run. It's going to be somewhere here in the video, somewhere there. And yeah, it was good. I think that nearly makes 20k for the week. And I mentioned in an earlier video that I'm going to be aiming to do about 20 kilometers every week, because that will build a really, really good baseline for my cardio and my general fitness. If I could run a more or less the total of a half marathon every single week, then only good thing to really come from that. Minus the a little bit of pain and the recovery, but in general, only good things come from that. My VO2Max, which I know is not the most accurate measurement because it's on my watch, but it has now reached 45, which is, it says it's below average, and I believe it's below average, but I used to sit around 42, so it's slowly going up. Every week it goes up by 0.1, so I'm trying to aim for 48. So yeah, hopefully we can reach 48 soon. And yeah, I'm kind of pushing for higher VO2Max, and I'm pretty sure, if you're not familiar with what VO2Max is, I'm pretty sure it is the maximum amount oxygen, you can move throughout your body, like during a workout. And in terms of move, I mean like processing and taking in and out. So it basically means your oxygen stores are larger, essentially, is what I think. The higher the number the better. It just means that you can take in more oxygen and perform aerobic respiration for longer, I'm pretty sure. Like a lot of very high level cardiovascular endurance athletes have an incredibly high VO2Max, which suggests that they can take in more oxygen than the average person. And that's why people do elevation training, where they go to a region of the world where the elevation above sea level is a lot higher than average, and they train there where the amount of oxygen in the air is less, the air is thinner, and essentially what that does is that it encourages their lungs to take in more oxygen, which increases their VO2max, and I think it also increases something to do with a blood count. I'm not too familiar with that part, but yeah, it all ties in together quite nicely. But yeah, it's good. So I think 45 is good. Slowly getting up there, nice and easy. Being a bigger guy like myself, it can be hard, I'm assuming, because we have to move a lot more oxygen to a lot more place, like more surface area in terms of places, but you know, it's all good. One point I wanted to talk about during this is actually I don't know, I just went on about VO2Max. Let's continue about that. So with the VO2Max, the reason why I want to get it up higher, okay, is because I really want to do a marathon at some point. And I know nowadays people doing marathons, like the amount of people who do marathons has increased, because you know the average fitness has probably gone up in general, because it's, you know, when one person does a marathon, the next person does it, then it becomes a feat that isn't so impressive. But yeah, I do want to get one under my belt just to prove to myself that I can do it. My current mentality when it comes to training and cardio specifically, because I'm really just going to the gym to go to the gym, you know, to maintain muscle mass, you know, hopefully add some more muscle mass on. And it was also like, you know, it feels good to be in the gym, positive environment where everyone's working towards a similar goal. Not together, but sort of together, you know. But in terms of my actual goals with the cardio, the reason why I'm doing 5 kilometer runs right now, or like I said in the previous video, anything over 30 minutes of running, or 20 minutes, sorry, of running. That's what I said in the previous video. The reason I'm doing that is because I want to have 5-minute round cardio, because I do eventually want to transition into a combat sport where rounds are 5-5s, so 5 rounds made up of 5 minutes per round. And if I have the cardio to go at a steady, constant pace for 30 minutes, for 20 minutes at least, that guarantees me 4 or 5 rounds. And I mean, anyways, right now I'm doing, as you saw in the screenshot, I'm doing nearly 35 minutes, 30 minutes of cardio. It's not the time I'm going for, it's the distance, but the time comes from the distance, so it's not necessarily, you know, incorrect for me to say I can do this time of, like, this amount of cardio in this time. So yeah, that's my current thoughts with cardio. So I want to be able to go to build up like a cardio baseline for, in terms of that, when I eventually move into that. And I'm saying it a lot because I'm trying to sow the seeds in my head that I'm going to be doing that. And I do, but it's just a current situation right now for me, where I need to have a few things lined up for me to eventually move into that. But yeah, that's my goal, you know, in terms of my cardio. So I just want to have 5 round cardio, or in boxing terms 12 round cardio. You know, it's just, I mean, in the different sports it's different, you know, but yeah, I just want to have a really good base time for my cardio. So that I can, say, oh yeah, I've got 12-hour cardio, I can do like 5 rounds and do this and that sort of thing, That's the mentality behind why I want to do that. But yeah, that's that. I was talking about a different topic today, but surrounding the topic of discipline and pushing past negative thoughts. But I'll say that for a different time. But yeah, I think that's enough for that for today. The VO2Max, good thing I wasn't, because I've done a good amount of research on it, so I felt like I could share some knowledge. Maybe it's something you guys don't know about, or maybe it's something that you know more than me, and you please enlighten me in the comments below. Tell me where I was wrong in my explanation, or build on what I said if it was correct what I said. But yeah, that's my current thoughts on that. And yeah, I'll probably end the video there, to be honest. Incredibly tired. I just want to eat, shower, eat, sleep. That's all I want to do. So yeah, that's the current plan. But yeah, tomorrow, what's on the menu tomorrow? I have to go change my tyre. From the notification you can probably hear in the video, it is very low on air. I believe I have a slow puncture, so I need to go find out first if I have a slow puncture, and then if I do, get a new tyre and get that sorted, because I've only just got this car, so I don't want to have a low air pressure tyre have anything to do with my car getting damaged, wrecked, or even making it not safe for me to drive. So yeah, that's what's on the menu tomorrow. Probably gym session 2, leg day, and I'll tie off the rest of my kilometers in terms of cardio. I think it might be 2 kilometers I have left to do, so we'll get that done. But yeah, like always, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you.